Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Hey, welcome back everybody. Alright, we are here at the New Kincaid. I want to trade in, or see what we can trade our tokens in for. Alright, also, I decided to go with some power armor for the Kitty Kingdom. So we're going to be using the Overboss suit. It has about 1,000 radiation defense right now. So that's our best bet, Vice, that radiation suit. Also, we'll have the damage resistance. Ammo-wise, we're still a little lean. I went ahead and made only 5.56. That's the cheapest one to make as far as the smokeless powder goes. So I have 141 of that, but since we're going to be rocking this bad boy, I figure I'll probably use melee for a lot of it. I was unable to make any Radaway or Ultra Radaway because we didn't have any glowing fungus, so we've got Rad off, which sucks. But I was able to make 2 refreshing beverages, which remove 30 rads a second for 10 seconds. So it's 300 rads. Rad off will be 2 for 50. But there's no side effects to refreshing beverage, so that's cool. That'll work. And I got 2 advanced antibiotics, so if we have to use Rad off, then we get sick, we'll have that to counter it. So let's see what we can trade in.
The machines have been acting up, but don't worry, I fixed them.
Cool. Let's see what we can trade in. Where was the counter for that? I don't remember there being anything great. Yes. Alright, 7,527. We can get some mini nukes, combat armor, pack stuffed chest piece. I don't know what that is. Pack stuffed right leg and bracer. Okay, we'll have to take a look at that. That's probably what we'll end up getting. I thought I saw something else in here. We wasn't sure what it was. And since the combat armor right arm is 4,200, I assume this thing sucks. Let's see. So it's one of the gang members' chess pieces, I guess. Okay, well, it's something we can sell. Alright, well, there's that. Nothing really special there, I guess, then. I could have swore there was something else. I guess not. Alright.
Plenty of prizes still left in the redemption system.
All your prizes suck, Fritch. So what we're going to do is head over to Kitty Kingdom now. Yeah, I don't like the way this one looks, but it was our best option for the mission at hand. So it's also, I upgraded the visor to show me living things, so anything living is going to glow red. I thought it was going to take me longer to get here than it did, so I thought it was going to be closer to daytime. It's like midnight.
It's about time someone with half a brain ran this show.
We got a big headlamp, so it should be okay.
You're smarter than the last boss. Not like it's some big challenge. Nisha
And
was right.
it'll be easier to see the red glow, I guess. There's no reason to pick up tickets anymore. Also, at some point, we need to head back to the Safari Kingdom, and pick up whatever items that the pack left us. Alright, so we'll go back in that first entrance we went in the first time. Shit, we got cars falling. Alright, asshole, I'm back.
What's wrong?
Still looks like I'm getting... I hate this gauges because I can't see, but it still looks like I'm getting, that's about one, I guess, a second.
Tin Man, having trouble
But there's
finding a
four.
wizard? Personally, I would have figured you for the Scarecrow.
Alright, so this guy's a smart ass still. Let me turn off all the other things here. What else is showing up? Finish repairing the mainframe. That's fine. So the two doors are where we need to go. Okay, we got a ride there. We're not gonna loot anything, we're just gonna move. Okay, they do glow.
Time to play. Sure was fun.
Alright, so we need to go that direction. Go into this ride.
Get something to do.
No reason to go in there, dog meat. Keep moving.
Lock's really strong.
There. Just break that bitch open. Alright, no radiation down here. That's helpful. We got some carrots. We'll take some carrots. Or just rotten vegetables, which is what I got. Where the hell does that go? Let's go this way first.
I suppose everything's got its uses, but that...
So it looks like the employee tunnels would be the way to go here. I would have found this last time.
Ever seen a dust angel? Bet you I could make one.
It's good, Gage. And I'm going to go ahead and leave this overboss armor at our hideout. Because the power plant may have some radiation issues as well that we need to deal with, so...
There's a lot more to this place than you think at first, eh, boss?
Yeah, there is, actually.
Loctite.
Well, we used our one expert thing, so we're not breaking that open. Refugee terminal. Let's see, it actually happened. The enemy finally dropped the bombs on us. Thank God we had the plan and everyone stuck to it. We couldn't talk sense into all the park visitors, but we were able to grab a few out of the stampede and take refuge in the employee tunnels. Oswald and Rachel did a pretty good job stocking up down here. We've got preserved food and seeds, water from the pump systems, tools, extra lumber, just about everything really. Except for weapons. That was Mitchell's job and we don't know if he survived. We just gotta keep calm about this and write it out. Okay, that crazy bastard. It's been about a week since the bombs fell and we had all written Mitchell off for dead. Then he comes rolling up in a semi half full of guns, explosives, food, medicine, chemicals, you name it. Said he'd been busy gathering the rest of what we'd need to fortify Kitty Kingdom. He had some blood on his shirt, but when Oswald started to ask him about it, we all told him to just leave it alone. I mean, Mitchell's a crazy bastard, but right now, I'd rather have him on our side. I certainly wouldn't want to go up against him. We blew up the service tunnel passages connecting to the other areas of the park. If things don't calm down in another few weeks, we'll head outside and barricade the gates. Red storms. The fighting outside has died down a bit, and we've barricaded the gates to Kitty Kingdom. While we were finishing up, a weird storm started to blow in over the horizon to the east. We barely had time to finish up, and when it hit hard. I've seen all sorts of storms, but this one was different. Almost like a tornado with green lightning arcing through the sky. We all ended up taking shelter where we could, but a few people just got sucked into the vortex and were just gone. We were trapped for hours while the crazy storm passed over. It must have picked up the fallout from Boston, because everyone had been sick for weeks now, and quite a few have died. Those of us who haven't are changing. The preparedness videos never said anything about this. Some sort of affliction. We've been alive here for over 100 years now. The change has affected all of us. It seems as though our bodies have adapted to the radiation. Our features have become twisted and distorted, but we no longer felt ill. Unfortunately, it seems like this change has affected some of us worse than the others. First it was Mitchell, now Herman. They aren't speaking anymore and they seem to just shuffle around growling. If we try to hold them back, they start to get violent. We've tried everything we can think of. Talking to them, medication, every possible remedy for a cold or illness. But whatever this affliction is, we can't seem to beat it. Rachel's convinced that it has to be an illness of some sort. The rest of us just call it the affliction. I pray we find a solution before it takes us all. Alright, so the guys that are down here aren't just like ghouls that moved in, I guess. These are like the original people. Okay, we can go a ways that way. I can go a ways in a lot of directions. Like the employee tunnels were kind of cool.
What are you doing out of costume again? You know Nuka fires people for breaking character.
Okay. Looks like Oswald might have lost his mind a little bit. I don't know what's going on, so we're gonna get our power armor back.
No, I don't think that's going to work this time. There's something different about this one. See? I can do that too. Now, stop squirming. Sorry. I know you can't help it. We just have to hold out till she gets back with a cure. Then we'll drive the raiders out and get the farm back in order. We'll fix this. I promise. There. Back in character. I need to prepare some more surprises for our visitor. So I'll leave you to find your way out.
Whoa. Okay, so the tunnels was actually where I needed to go, so now I just need to search the theater. We got a lot of stuff to search in the tunnels, though, so... Alright, before we head that direction, let's check up here. See how far this goes. This is gonna exit the park. No. I'm gonna exit the park, but exit the tunnels. Gotta be careful with my bobby pins. Been using a lot of them on those medicated bandages.
Got it.
Oh, no, it does go back out to Nuka World. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go back down there then.
Kill him some other time, I suppose. Finders keepers,
Alright.
am I right?
So part of me actually kind of feels bad that we do this. Though this guy's kind of a dick to me, we are kind of invading their area and they just want to live. Oh well, that's what it's like being a raider, I guess. That looks nice down there, huh? Well, hopefully I can shut those things off. It's gonna be another exit. Yep. If we can shut down those radiation spewers, I don't have to rely on the power armor. Because honestly, I don't like being in power armor. I feel too bulky. I don't feel like I can see that well. Are you just a basic ghoul? Oh, okay, we don't want to be in there, huh? Obviously. I was hoping I wasn't deep enough to register to give extra rads. Alright, we should probably get out of here. We're not really taking that many, so this radiation defense is pretty spectacular. It's probably not going to work. Good enough. Where was this big guy at? I don't know where he went. Summer shorts. Sure. Bobby pins. Maybe that was the guy I killed. I don't know. Pump control system. Tunnels key. Alright, let's turn this crap off if we can. System access. Okay, safety warning. Unsafe levels of radiation, water purity setting, administrative override. Okay, turn off mist sprayers. Off. Alright, that is done. Use your logs. The first attack. It's been a few weeks since the bombs fell and we've been attacked for the first time. It wasn't even a big group and they weren't as well armed as we were. During the fight I froze up and some grocery clerk charged Evan from behind. He was knocked to the ground and was about to have his head bashed in with one of those gumdrop decorations when Mitchell blew the clerk's brains out. Now Evan is pissed at me for not watching his back. The damn world is in it and I have to deal with a pissed off boyfriend. Why is this happening? It's been a few months since the radiation storm started. 23 people have died so far, and I'm starting to wish I was one of them. My skin looks like a prune, at least in the places where it hasn't fallen off. A couple of the others seem to have stopped changing, but they look terrible. Half of my hair has fallen out, another clump just fell out while I was typing this. Evan's hair is gone entirely, and I can barely stand to look at him. We had a huge fight about it, and now he's moving his stuff out of here and up into the clock tower. I felt like a monster chasing him off, but maybe it's true. Maybe I am a monster. Maybe we all are. Contamination in the water. Some sort of alarm woke us up in the middle of the night. It looks like the water intake pipes are contaminated. I mean, the water is practically glowing. The alarm must have been some sort of automated failsafe to protect the park. We'd all heard the rumors about Nuka World having some sort of reactor in the bottling plant. God only knows what they put in the quantum stuff. The heck with it. It's been over a year now. If the radiation from the storms hasn't killed me yet, what's a little bit more? I'm going back to bed. Found a use for the sprayers. We were attacked by a huge mob today. They almost made it to the castle this time. As we were trying to drive them back, I had an idea. We may be immune to radiation now, but these people probably aren't. I ran into the tunnels and turned on the park's water sprayers. In minutes, the attack was over. Man, we should have been doing this for years. When Evan heard it was me who figured it out, he kissed me until I couldn't see straight. I don't know if it means things are totally good between us again, but hell, I'll take it. The affliction is getting worse. The affliction sweeping through our people is getting worse. It took Herman last month. He knew it was coming. We all did. Until Rachel can figure out some way of fixing this, I'm afraid we're all going to end up like that. We've survived radiation storms, starvation, attacks, and God knows what else for over 100 years now. But how can we fight this? It's not fair. I don't know if I'm just angry or if this is a sign that I've got the affliction. God help us all. Okay, well the sprayers are done, so we really don't need the power armor anymore. As far as I know, I'll probably use it this whole time, because radiation's like the theme here. But what I think we need to do is head back to where we came in the tunnels at, because there was another way to go there. Ah, damn it. About to fall off, aren't I? Okay, we're good. Really wish I could open this. Did I come through here? I must have. I don't think I can go any... Yeah, I can't go this way. Alright. Surprised there's not more ghouls down here.
This much dust means no one's been around in a while.
That's where we came from. How far does this go? Oh shit.
Swimming in irradiated water.
Shut up. Alright, well, I've got some rads. It wasn't terrible. That's going to be another exit, most likely. Alright, so we'll just go out there, see where it takes us out at. This is probably the intended entrance they wanted me to come in.
Oh no! You shut off my defenses! Oh wait, I'll just turn these back on!
So, okay. We gotta stop him first then. Alright, so where else do we need to go? Over here? Doesn't seem safe going that way. Okay. Need to go that way. Yeah, your radiation trap doesn't bother me that much anymore, asshole. Where?
And I call dibs on whatever you find.
Oh, dog meat took care of that. Alright, this seems like the likely way to go. Was it locked last time? I know we came over here, but... What's that trap hooked up to? Let's take those two things. Probably need to go that way. Yeah. I guess we'll just worry about looting everything later. When it's daylight and there's not a big green mist everywhere. Sit down, fat boy. Oh, I missed.
They thought they had a chance.
Okay. I think we're about to be there.
Don't leave anything behind if you can help it. You're gonna regret this.
Is there another trap? I thought I heard something. Maybe not. Alright, let's get in there and out of this radiation.
Finally arrived! Quickly, the show is about to begin!
Alright, last place. Taking your watermelon. That's good to go.
This is no time to piss your britches! We have a show to do! Now get to the stage!
Shut up. What we got in here? Day tripper. Bunch of money.
Looks like the maid ain't been here in a while.
Alright, nothing there. Okay. That goes back outside. Alright. Not gonna go to the stage just yet. Not gonna like shoot us with a rocket or anything, is he? Gage. Gage actually scared the crap out of me there.
Something about this place don't feel right.
The show you've all been waiting for! Oswald the Outrageous!
I'll admit, I didn't think you'd make it this far. I can tell you're different than the usual invaders, so I'll not bother with the usual tricks and illusions I use to scare off the superstitious. When the bombs fell, everything changed. We changed. And somehow, I received a gift. Actual magic. The stuff of legends. Perhaps you'd like to see some. Up! No matter what you do, I can heal my friends, and we will protect what is ours.
Oswald. You know what, Oswald? Come on. Bring it, buddy.
Well, that was fun.
You better disappear.
Sorry, but I'm not going out that easily. The show must go on.
I think he would have thrown me against the wall or something.
It seems your asinine assault won't be dissuaded. Then I guess it's time for our final act. Join me on the roof of King Cola's castle, and we'll see an end to this production.
Yeah, I think he would have thrown me against the wall maybe if I hadn't been in power armor. I'm not sure. Actually kind of disappointed that I missed what it was. Alright, let's search the rest of the theater before we go anywhere else. Could save.
Bingo.
Oh, this wasn't a bad little room. Get out of this thing real quick. We do some searching. Good, some more bobby pins. Alright, that is done. We can't get up into that control booth. Okay, let's check out back here. Anxious to find out about his actual magic, too. See if it's legit, if he really is just a good magician. It looks like he does have kind of a cool sword. Not as cool as our baseball bat, of course, but... I guess there's no harm in taking those, but... we can't do anything here. Which box? Actually should have made some more of those mines while I was back at Sanctuary, I forgot. I did make more grenades, though. Okay, so I think we just have that elevator. I don't know if that's where we need to go or not, but let's jump back in our power armor.
Not screwing around, are we?
No, sir, we are not.
Going up.
$70 health left. The radiation damage isn't really all that bad, honestly.
4th floor.
You guys want to go outside or what? Here we go.
You raiders are all the same. You come into someone's home, steal their belongings, and kill those they care about. I'm not going to let you kill any more of my friends. This is our home, not yours.
You realize your friends are feral ghouls, right?
They're not feral. They're sick. They can't help what they've become. It's an illness, and it certainly doesn't justify you trying to wipe us out.
What do you mean, it's an illness?
It's an illness that affects the brain. We're going to find a cure, and we are going to drive you out of our home. We've defended this place for over 200 years. Do you think you're the first outsider I've met that's chosen to brand feral ghouls as monsters? How many of them have you needlessly slaughtered while ignorantly thinking you're doing the world a favor?
Yeah, I don't know that they're... I mean, I have no doubt that it's an illness, but I don't think that's one you're going to be able to correct. But, what do I know?
You've been here for 200 years? Why?
We worked here as entertainers until the bombs fell. The radiation may have changed us, but we decided to make this place our home. Over time, the illness took the minds of my friends, and those that we love. I am going to find a cure, and fix my friends before someone like you comes along and exterminates us all.
Yeah, let's give him the option to leave.
There's no point in arguing anymore. Just leave.
Perhaps I would leave, but I made a promise to keep this place safe until my Rachel finds the cure. My beloved left this place years ago to find a cure to this disease. In return, I swore that I'd keep our people safe by defending our home. When Rachel walks back through those gates with the cure in hand, then you'll see, everyone will see, that I was right.
Hmm.
Yeah, but what if she never returns? How long are you gonna wait?
I will stay here for as long as it takes. I've already watched 200 years pass. What makes you think I can't wait 200 more?
I'm going to try to get him to go help her, yeah.
If there is a cure, the only way she'll find it is with your help.
No.
All right.
You're wrong. I'm tired of this debate, and I refuse to have your presence here threaten us any longer.
Hey, you just lit me on fire, you son of a bitch. I'm not happy about that. I don't like getting lit on fire. Take care of you guys. Come here. You know what? Dick. Oh, that's not good. Oh, come on. Killed myself. Right, that's dumb. I don't know. I'm gonna flash forward us, and I'll see you guys right where the combat starts. And hopefully the persuasion attempt doesn't work this time, because I don't really want it to be different. See you guys in a second.
When Rachel...
If there is a cure...
Maybe you're right. If Rachel is still out there, I'll find her, and we'll search for this cure together. I'll gather what remains of my friends, and we'll leave this place in your care. Don't worry about the radiation. It will no longer be a burden to you and your kind. Here, you should have this. Consider it an apology for misjudging you.
Alright, so for whatever reason that time it did work. So, it's a little lame. I could probably just... I guess I could reload the save again and try it again, but... That's fine. We'll just go with it. I imagine it's the same. You probably get his sword if you kill him, or he hands it to you. Okay, so this ignores 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance. That may be better than our bat. And the speed is medium, too. This may be something we switch to, actually. Oswald's top hat increases wearer's movement speed by 10%. That's cool.
Farewell.
Let's take a look at our bat. Yeah, its speed is slow. It does 100 plus 44. It does way more damage. But... oh, it doesn't give me a DPS. But I think always ignoring 30% of the target's damage and energy resistance is probably much better. Overall perk. And we may be able to mod it up a little better too, because the bat's fully done. So. Okay, so supposedly he turned off
Other side's chained up.
all the radiation. There's just a bunch of barrels around here, but... okay, mist sprayers are off. We're going to leave those off. Alright, we will finish up the episode by reading these, I guess. Things are finally stable. It's been about 50 years since the bombs fell. We've seen some large groups come and go. Usually we've managed to scare them off or use the radiation sprayers to get rid of them. It seems like most of the attackers are just terrified of the clown makeup. It's kind of sad. They used to bring people so much laughter. On the whole, things are good. We have plenty of food, water, and even partial power when we need it. Which I'd imagine is a lot more than most others have. Even the mutation from the radiation storms hasn't been that bad after we learned to cope with it. I'm glad Rachel is still alive. I think she's the only thing keeping me together. Can't sleep. I can't sleep. We've had to board up another person today. That's over 10 in the past year alone. I'm trying to keep everyone organized and keep everyone's spirits up since Kenneth, Mitchell, and Herman are gone. But there are some days I just don't want to even get out of bed. Some have even started talking about putting the affliction out of their misery. But we put a stop to that talk pretty fast. We've been here a long, long time now, and these aren't just the people I survived the war with. They're our new family. We've got to find some way to help them. Was that real magic? There was a big attack today, and Dean got hit by a stray bullet. The thought of losing another of us caused me to snap, and suddenly it was as though energy was literally flowing through my body. Then Dean just shot up and gasped for air. I healed him, but I have no idea how. After the attack, it hit me. Was this some sort of mutation, or was it real magic? I mean, given the circumstances, who could tell the difference? Even if we had a scientific explanation, does that really make it less magical? Regardless of what I want to call it, maybe I can use my powers to help the afflicted. New neighbors. Some big gang took out that group in Nuka Town this week. The gang looks pretty aggressive, so we've decided to leave them be for now. It's too bad. We had almost decided to make contact with the traders there, but now it looks like we've missed our chance. Rachel is talking about one or both of us breaking from the group to try to find a cure somewhere else. But if the two of us leave, I don't know if there will be enough leadership to keep this place together. After Rachel left. It's been over a year since Rachel left, and still no word. At home, there's nobody left. No one but me and the afflicted, and that gang of raiders next door. At first I was wishing that Rachel had stayed behind, but I kept coming to the conclusion that she did the right thing. No matter how much it hurt, she had to leave for the good of us all. Only problem is that I don't know how much longer I can hold the castle. The walls are crumbling, and I don't know how much longer I can hold them up. I miss you, Rachel. And that is it. Alright, well, we didn't have to kill him. So that was good. But okay, we're going to go and end the episode here, and then we'll search this whole upstairs area, find the flagpole, which I think is right there, and assign a gang to it, and then we've got the whole park to search. So, but we can do that with relative ease now, I think. But alright guys, I know you have a choice on where you watch your Fallout Let's Plays, and thank you for choosing One Night Sniper. Peace, guys.